What's up, guys? It's Jonathan. As you guys can see, I'm at the beach here, enjoying myself. I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that I'm really learning in my process right now. Yesterday I gave a speech at my church, and I've been told that it was the best message that I've given so far. And I realized that it was the best one because I'm learning to be myself. And this part of my journey, and this part of my process, I'm learning to be Jonathan. I'm learning what that really means. I realize that most people, they really don't know who they are. They really don't know how to find meaning and true fulfillment in themselves. When it comes to knowing who you are, it takes owning your mistakes. It takes owning your weaknesses. It takes not denying that I struggle with this or not pretending to be this person. Being yourself, learning to love yourself, learning to own who you really are and bringing that out to the world. Because when you're really who you are, it motivates people, inspires people. Say, wow, that guy's really being him. He's being real and true to himself. I want to be that too. And it's taken so long for me to get to this point. I've had to watch many people. I've had to study them. I've had to observe them and say, wow, I like that quality in that person. Or I like the fact that that person is really good in this area. He's really good at speaking. He's really good at encouraging. He's really good at not caring about what people think. I think most of us, we care so much about what people think, and we try to imitate and try to be people that we don't want to be because we feel like we have to be those people. So I really want to just get out the fact that in being myself, I've learned that I don't need to hide who I really am. I don't need to hold myself back. I can be myself. I can expand. I can bring out my true personality and have perspective in my life. Because you see, when you're caught in what people think, when you're trying to impress people, you're not in the moment. You're not yourself. You're in a performance mode. I think a lot of us are in performance mode. We constantly feel like we have to impress people. We constantly feel like we have to be this certain person for people to talk to us. No, just be yourself. I always thought that life was about success and failure, the end result. Now I'm realizing that it's really about trying. Because when you try different things, you start growing. It's not about who you become. It's not about the final result. It's about in who you're becoming. It's about growing. It's about finding out who God wants you to be. It's about not trying to please everybody, not trying to be somebody that you're not. It was awesome feeling yesterday in church because a couple people came up to me, a couple pastors, a couple elders that I always wanted, great response from. I always worried about what they thought of me, their opinion. And they came up to me and said, wow, you did an awesome job. And I realized that, wow, I really can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I can be Jonathan, and people can like it. People can see it. I think too many times we feel like we have to be somebody else in order for people to like us. It's like we care about people's opinions more than our own happiness. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. And really, when you're yourself, when you're really who you really are, people respect that. People want to imitate that. People want to be around that. It's taken me a long time to get to the point where I'm happy with being myself. And I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still going through the process. But I really feel like if you can really get to that zone, if you can really get to that place where you start figuring out what do you want, what do you like, what makes you happy, and stop trying to please other people, and stop trying to follow the crowd, and really just get in your own head, get inside your own mind, get inside your own heart, and really ask God, who do you want me to be in this process, in this journey? What am I supposed to become? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to help? And when you really get to that journey, that curiosity, when you really start having an open mind, observing everything about life, when you start seeing things differently, when you quiet that voice in your head and turn up the voice in your heart and turn up the voice of God's presence, you start realizing that I'm not supposed to be what everybody wants me to be. I'm not supposed to fit in the crowd. I'm supposed to stand out. I'm supposed to be myself. I'm supposed to find out who God really wants me to be. So that's a couple things that I just wanted to get out of my process right now that I'm going through. It's just like, wow, it's really amazing when you really are yourself. There's so many people who are just walking through life not knowing who they really are supposed to be. They're not finding fulfillment in themselves. So the fact that I've even gotten this far in my journey, through making mistakes, through failing, through stumbling, it's made me realize that, wow, when you really go after it, when you really jump out, when you really step out in faith, amazing things happen. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. Take care, guys. God bless.